In the fast-paced arena of global celebrity business ventures, few stories possess the cinematic allure, the high-stakes drama, and the heavy burden of public scrutiny, quite like the journey of the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Every single move made under the bright glare of the international media spotlight is instantly dissected, transformed into headlines, and weighed against a complex backdrop of royal legacy and modern capitalistic ambition. It is a world where public relations strategies clash with harsh corporate realities, and where a single online post can either ignite a global shopping frenzy or invite an avalanche of critical speculation regarding financial vulnerability. The thin line between resounding commercial triumph and a multi-million-dollar corporate setback has never been more visible than in the current landscape governing elite lifestyle brands. As the boundaries between high society fame and retail commerce continue to blur, the mechanisms of celebrity branding are being tested to their absolute limits in real time. To truly understand the gravity of the latest announcements, ripples must be traced back through a series of highly publicized ventures, carefully orchestrated media rollouts, and an ongoing battle against institutional skepticism. The narrative is not merely about consumer products or summer flavors, but about a high-stakes chess game of public perception, market timing, and the relentless pursuit of an independent commercial empire. To fully appreciate this unfolding corporate drama, one must examine how quickly an elite venture can find itself caught between an explosive public reception and the quiet ticking clock of a massive unsold supply. For those who watch the evolution of global figures and the complex machinery behind multi-million-dollar lifestyle empires, this latest chapter serves as a masterclass in modern crisis management and the art of the sudden commercial pivot. The underlying tension of this journey lies in the delicate balance between high luxury aesthetics and the demanding logistics of global supply chains, which often care very little for royal titles. As we prepare to look deeper into the specific numbers and the dramatic claims threatening a massive multi-million-dollar loss, we invite you to join our growing community of insightful viewers. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on global media trends, high society transitions, and the true stories behind the world's most scrutinized figures, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel right now. Your support allows us to continue breaking down these intricate stories with the depth, precision, and context they truly deserve. Turning our focus back to the immediate horizon, the scene was set on a seemingly ordinary Tuesday, when a single social media update completely shifted the conversations surrounding the Duchess's business trajectory. The sudden introduction of an exclusive partnership sent shockwaves through both the wellness industry and the circles of royal commentators, sparking immediate questions about timing and strategy. It was an announcement that felt both meticulously planned and highly urgent, arriving precisely at a moment when external pressures and negative financial forecasts were beginning to mount in the press. The visual presentation was flawless, capturing an atmosphere of relaxed California elegance and female empowerment that has become a signature hallmark of the Duchess's public identity. Yet beneath the beautiful imagery and the warm words of mutual admiration lay a complex web of corporate partnerships and a looming deadline that critics claim could threaten the very foundations of her independent financial future. The contrast between a wildly successful limited edition sellout and a rumored warehouse crisis forms the core of an ongoing debate that has captured the attention of market analysts worldwide. As observers try to separate genuine commercial momentum from clever damage control, the stakes continue to rise for everyone involved in this modern lifestyle empire. The world of high-end retail is notoriously unforgiving, and when a globally recognized figure stakes her reputation on artisanal goods, the margins for error disappear completely. What began as a celebrated foray into the culinary and lifestyle space has now evolved into a complex narrative of supply chain mysteries, digital glitches, and competing public statements. The true condition of this business venture remains one of the most fascinating questions in modern media, with both sides fiercely defending their version of reality. To understand how a simple organic beverage kit could be tied to a potential $5 million financial emergency, we must look closely at the fine print of this latest high-profile collaboration. The immediate spark for this latest wave of intense global media speculation came directly from a carefully choreographed digital announcement that instantly captured the attention of millions. On a Tuesday afternoon, the Duchess of Sussex utilized the immense reach of social media to unveil her latest business endeavor, a striking new collaboration in the rapidly expanding wellness and organic beverage market. Through a series of highly polished visuals, the public was introduced to the Strawberry Matcha Set, a premium product priced at $56, which represents a joint venture between her own newly established lifestyle brand known as Ever and the innovative California-based company Clevr Blends. The announcement was framed not merely as a commercial transaction, but as a deeply personal celebration of long-standing friendship and female entrepreneurship. In her accompanying caption, the 44-year-old Duchess expressed immense pride in her multi-year support of Hannah Mendoza, the visionary co-founder and driving force behind Clevr Blends, referring to her as one of her favorite individuals and celebrating the convergence of two of her most cherished brands. The sentiment was quickly reciprocated by Mendoza, who shared the imagery alongside public praise, emphasizing that the core mission of her company is fueled by women continuously raising each other up in the competitive corporate world. From a pure marketing perspective, the rollout achieved immediate and undeniable impact, with the premium matcha sets completely selling out across digital retail channels within hours of publication. The official promotional material from Clevr Blends described the partnership in glowing terms, calling it the sweetest collaboration of the season, designed to provide everything necessary for a juicy, jammy, and whimsy-filled summer matcha latte experience. According to the official As Ever digital storefront, the high-end bundle combined the specialized matcha blend with the Duchess's highly sought-after signature strawberry spread and custom flower sprinkles, creating a cohesive aesthetic experience tailored perfectly to affluent modern lifestyle. Consumers. This instant retail success, however, stands in stark contrast to a parallel narrative unfolding across major international news outlets, which suggests that this sudden pivot to organic beverages is actually a calculated maneuver designed to offset an impending financial catastrophe. While fans celebrated the rapid sell out of the matcha bundle, seasoned financial analysts and investigative reporters were looking much closer at the underlying logistics of her primary brand As Ever, which launched amid massive media fanfare in April of 2025. The brand initially focused heavily on premium artisanal products, including gourmet jams, specialized teas, organic cookie mixes, and delicate crepe mixes, tapping into a growing market for high-end pantry staples. In the initial weeks following the spring 2025 launch, the consumer response was overwhelmingly positive, with the entire available inventory selling out within minutes of hitting the internet, prompting a massive restocking effort just a few months later. Encouraged by this initial wave of explosive consumer demand and eager to capitalize on the momentum, sources close to the operation indicated that the company significantly escalated its production orders, instructing manufacturing facilities to produce up to 10 times the volume of the original run. This aggressive expansion strategy was meant to establish a stable long-term supply chain capable of meeting international demand, but it may have inadvertently created a massive logistical nightmare. The core of the tension currently surrounding the Duchess's lifestyle empire rests upon a series of highly detailed investigative reports published by major British media outlets, most notably a sequence of articles by veteran journalist Alison Boshoff in the Daily Mail. According to these controversial reports, the Duchess of Sussex could potentially be facing a staggering multi-million-dollar financial deficit, reaching as high as $5 million if she is unable to rapidly liquidate her existing inventory of artisanal jams before they reach their official expiration dates. The reporting claims that the business has a strictly defined operational window extending until next summer to completely offload hundreds of thousands of jars of gourmet fruit spreads currently sitting in storage facilities. Furthermore, the potential for severe financial loss is said to be compounding daily due to an accumulation of unsold inventory related to her secondary product lines, including the specialized tea jars and custom flower sprinkles that form the aesthetic foundation of her summer collections. The narrative took a bizarre and highly dramatic turn following an alleged digital malfunction on the official e-commerce website, which reportedly offered outsiders an unprecedented glimpse into the true state of the company's inventory levels. Industry insiders and anonymous sources claimed that this technical glitch inadvertently exposed internal database figures, revealing that an estimated 650,190 jars of unsold strawberry spread remained sitting in warehouses with no immediate buyers. If these astronomical numbers are even remotely accurate, they point to a severe mismatch between public relations hype and actual retail conversion, suggesting that the initial viral demand did not translate into sustained long-term purchasing habits among the general public. The financial implications of being stuck with over 500,000 jars of perishable high-end food products are profoundly serious for any independent business venture, especially one operating under the intense lens of public scrutiny where any sign of weakness is amplified globally. This grim projection has drawn a fierce and immediate counter-offensive from the Duchess's official representatives, who have completely rejected the media narrative of an impending corporate apocalypse. In an official statement provided to major entertainment outlets, her spokesperson slammed the persistent negative reporting, characterizing the ongoing stream of articles as a repetitive cycle of unsubstantiated doom stories reminiscent of the movie Groundhog Day. The representative pointed out that these critical articles continuously rely on the exact same predictions, the exact same unnamed sources, and the exact same absolute certainty of failure, while noting with a touch of irony that the public is still waiting for the business collapse that these same critics confidently promised would occur years ago. Furthermore, the defense emphasizes that the official corporate financial figures and internal audit documents for As Ever have never been publicly released, meaning that any specific claims regarding a $5 million loss or 600,000 unsold jars are entirely speculative and unauthorized by the company. This ongoing public relations war highlights the immense difficulty of operating a high-profile modern business, where every operational challenge or software glitch is immediately weaponized by critics to paint a picture of total institutional failure. The truth of the matter remains fiercely contested, with the public caught between a narrative of flawless commercial triumph, represented by the sold-out matcha kits, and a narrative of structural collapse, driven by claims of massive expiring inventory. As the clock continues to tick toward the rumored summer deadline, the stakes could not possibly be higher for a brand that represents a critical pillar of the Duchess's post-royal financial independence. The coming months will inevitably reveal whether this artisanal lifestyle venture can successfully navigate these turbulent logistical waters, or whether the critics' predictions of a multi-million-dollar setback will finally manifest in the official corporate registries. To truly comprehend the broader implications of this high-stakes corporate standoff, one must look beyond the immediate battles over inventory statistics and examine the deeply intertwined biographies of the individuals driving these modern lifestyle movements. At the absolute center of this media storm is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, whose life trajectory has evolved from the competitive world of Hollywood acting to the pinnacle of British royalty and now to the grueling arena of independent global entrepreneurship. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California, she spent years navigating the entertainment industry, eventually securing international recognition for her prominent role as Rachel Zane in the hit legal drama television series Suits. This background in media communication and public representation provided her with an innate understanding of personal branding long before she entered the global stage through her marriage to Prince Harry in May of 2018. Her transition into the British royal family brought unprecedented global attention, but it also exposed her to a rigid institutional structure that frequently clashed with her modern entrepreneurial instincts and desire for personal autonomy. When the Duke and Duchess made the historic decision to step back from their roles as senior working royals in early 2020, they effectively traded institutional security for the freedom to build their own financial destiny. This choice placed an immense burden on their subsequent commercial endeavors, requiring them to secure multi-million-dollar production contracts with major streaming platforms and eventually leading to the creation of independent consumer brands like As Ever, which launched in April of 2020. 5. For the Duchess, this business venture is not merely a hobby or a side project, but a critical declaration of professional independence and a vehicle to establish a multi-generational legacy entirely separate from the traditional structures of the British monarchy. Standing alongside her in this latest chapter is Hannah Mendoza, a highly respected and seasoned entrepreneur in her own right who co-founded Clevr Blends with a clear mission to revolutionize the premium wellness and functional beverage industry. Mendoza began her journey with a humble pop-up wellness bar in California, driven by a passionate belief that high-quality adaptogenic ingredients and organic nutrition should be easily accessible to busy, modern consumers. Her relentless work ethic and innovative product formulations eventually caught the attention of affluent wellness enthusiasts, including the Duchess of Sussex, who became an early financial investor and vocal advocate for the brand as early as 2020. This partnership was memorably highlighted in 2023 when the Duchess made a surprise cameo appearance in a quirky digital coffee advertisement for Clevr Blends, demonstrating her willingness to use her immense personal celebrity equity to uplift female-led businesses. The intersection of these two distinct career paths has created a powerful synergy that allows both women to tap into the lucrative market for conscious consumerism, where products are sold not just for their physical utility, but for the lifestyle and ethical values they claim to represent. This specific commercial approach, which blends personal identity with premium retail, is precisely why the stakes are so high for the As Ever lifestyle brand. The current controversy over whether the company is facing an impending $5 million deficit or executing a flawless market expansion touches on a fundamental question regarding the sustainability of modern, celebrity-driven commercial enterprises. Critics argue that relying heavily on a globally polarized personal brand leaves a business exceptionally vulnerable to media cycles, where a single negative press campaign can instantly depress sales and frighten retail partners. Conversely, supporters maintain that the immense immediate demand demonstrated by the rapid sell out of the strawberry matcha set proves that the Duchess possesses a unique and highly potent ability to mobilize millions of consumers with a single digital post, a marketing superpower that very few traditional corporate executives could ever hope to replicate. Beyond the immediate financial calculations, this ongoing retail drama reflects a deeper cultural shift in how the public consumes news information and lifestyle trends in the digital age. The conflicting reports published by major news organizations and the defensive statements issued by the Duchess's official communications team illustrate a broader war for narrative control, where facts are often overshadowed by pre-existing ideological divisions. For audiences worldwide, this story serves as a fascinating window into the complex mechanics of high society, branding the harsh realities of global manufacturing logistics and the relentless nature of modern media surveillance. As the enterprise moves closer to the critically anticipated next summer deadline, the entire retail industry will be watching closely to see how the company manages its long-term inventory strategy and whether it can successfully transition from limited edition viral drops to a stable permanent fixture in the global marketplace. The ultimate resolution of this multi-million-dollar